family, and I don't think anyone is surprised that once I knew I was going to leave the throne, my first choice was my mind just went to Lagos, because this is where
you grew up.
What is your sister?
That's where Gowani.
That's where Gowani is.
Yes.
I went into it is where Atejo is, where all my friends are. Okay, so it's in a sense it's always been home to me. Now, when I talk to family and friends on these matters, it's always difficult, but this is very simple. And maybe what I should do is share a story of a conversation with my daughter, the oldest daughter, when we were flown to Abuja and we're about to go to Nasarawa, and they met me at the airport. And she came and was crying. I said, "But why are you crying?" So I said to her, "Look, in our families we believe that God decides who will be a king. He also decides the day you will be the king and the day you will stop being king. So let's assume and take it for granted that those dates have been fixed by God from 8th of June 2014 to 9th March 2020. So that's a question. Said if God had said to you on 9th March 2020 that today is the end of your father's reign, and you have two options. One option is I take his life and he dies on the throne. The other option is I take the throne away but leave him alive and healthy. Which one would you pick?" And she said, "I would rather have you alive." I said, "So why are you crying?" I would not spend one day beyond 9th of March, because that was the end of my term. Somebody else was going to be in. And just either, I've always said it's either you die or you leave. And if you're given life and you don't know how many more years, and given health, and you don't know what else you're going to do, it's just an opportunity to add more things to what you've done in your life. I've been CEO of First Bank, I've been Governor of Central Bank, I've been Emir of Kano. I don't know what I'm going to be next. So it's just, that's it, and another phase. And I think if you take this at, I'm not going to stop anything. I have a LASU convocation lecture I'm going to chair on the 6th of March. I'm going, any fixed events I have, I will turn up at my events, continue with my work, Babongona, continue my work on QIBP, continue with my work on 1 million teachers, on the SDGs, nothing has changed other than that I don't sit on that throne and I don't ride horses, which I've done for
You can still ride horses. You can still ride horses.
In Durban and all that. So for me, I think we should have a very, very positive attitude to this, and we should always never ever define ourselves by positions or by or by possessions. And maybe you remember the famous confrontation I had with the Senate committee when I told them my name is Sanusi Lamido, not CBN governor. So you X this, X that, X this, X that. But at the end of the day, you've got to be something yourself. You've got to be known for who you are. And I look back and I say, look, how many people have the opportunity of seeing when they've ruled? How many people have a chance to know what the people really thought of them? And I think it's a great blessing for me to see what kind of people thought of my success. Because at the end of the day, I was emir of the people of Kano, not the emir of the government of Kano. If the people of Kano love me and the government doesn't like me, I would rather have that than be loved by the government and hated by the people.